Hello everyone, welcome to another BBL Supercoach video, where today I'll be going through some changes I've made to my side as a result of some injury news. And yeah, but first, before we get into that, you can follow me on X at Supercoach Lock. I've also got my Open League, you can see there on the screen. I've got a new head-to-head comp, which is a Supercoach Lock Division 2. And reminder to join the Podmasters versus Public, which will also be in the description. Alright, let's get on to some news. Now, before we go into the injury news, we've got some new players added to BBL Supercoach. We've got Joe Clark, who's replacing Ben Duckett for the first couple of games, so he'll be available for the first double. He's a 117.5k wicketkeeper batsman. And yeah, he could be one that we pick. John Merlo, 58.5k bat bowl. Probably doesn't play. Even if he does play, well, he's not going to score very high. Don't know why he wasn't added at the start, but anyway. And we've got Jack Wood from the Brisbane Heat, 58.5k bat bowl. He could be an interesting one. We could probably pick him if he's selected. So we'll keep an eye out on that. Okay, so at the moment, at time of recording, we've got the India-Australia test going on, and we've got McSweeney, Inglis, and Boland all in the test squad. McSweeney's actually in the team, but will Inglis and Boland, will they be released if they're not picked in the Supercoach, in the test squad once the BBL starts? Not sure, so we're going to have to keep an eye out on that. Okay, on to some injury news. First off, we've got the Adelaide Strikers. We've got Jamie Overton, 207.7k bat bowl. He's back bowling for England. So, yeah, I think at the time of recording my Adelaide Strikers preview, yeah, he wasn't bowling. But, you know, he's slowly sort of getting into bowling again. And if he's bowling, batting at 6, you know, he could be a good pick. But I think I might want to have a look at him first, see how he goes round 1, then maybe try and get him in round 2 for the double if he goes well. James Bazley, he was a cheapie that a lot of us had in our side to start off with. He's got a side strain, so yeah, not sure if he's going to play round 1. Well, if Jamie Overton's back bowling, he might not be in the starting 11 anyway. But yeah, still one to keep an eye on though. And Jordan Buckingham, 38.5k bowler only. In the Australia A versus India game, he suffered what was thought to be a side strain, but I believe it was like a rib injury. I think he had a hairline fracture on one of his ribs. So yeah, he could be touch and go for round 1. So we'll definitely keep an eye on that. We've got from the Brisbane Heat, we've got Michael Neser, 175.4k bat bowl. You know, we know what he can do. He's a good bowler, can hold a bat. He's got a hamstring strain, which he also happened in the Australia A, India A series. So, you know, will he make it to round 1? Not sure. Will that open a door for Jack Wood? Not sure. One to keep an eye on. We've got from the Perth Scorchers now, Ashton Agar. Bowler only. I'm surprised he's a bowler only option. I thought he would have been bat bowl for sure, but anyway. Got a shoulder injury. He actually batted with the shoulder. I think he batted one hand. Yeah, but you know, he again, I don't think there's been any timeline on when he's going to be available. But yeah, we'll keep an eye out on that. And Cooper Connolly broke his hand or finger or something in the ODI series against Pakistan. So yeah, he probably won't be available for the start of the season either. So, you know, who does that open the door for in Perth Scorchers? All right. Like, does this open the door for Matt Spores? Haha, that rhymes. Or, you know, Turner, he could get more overs. And, you know, Hardy could get more overs. But anyway, we will find out. And, yeah, if we scroll down the page, I've got Will Sutherland, 132.6k bat bowl, captain of the Renegades. Yeah, he'll bowl his 4 if fit and bat 7. But big question mark at the moment is, will he be able to bowl? Yeah, they said he's going to try see how it goes during the practice game. So we're going to have to keep a close eye on that. But if he's just going to be play as a bat only, then yeah, I'm not going to start him. All right, and we go further down. Now we've got Usama Mir. Anyway, yeah, Pakistan Cricket Board have not allowing him to play until after December 26th, or on December 26th. So, December 26th, that is the first game of the round 3 double for the Stars. So, yeah, will he make it in time? I'm not sure. That might open the door for Hamish Mackenzie, I reckon. And also, big one, Glenn Maxwell. He's out. He's got a hamstring injury. Well, I'm not sure if he's going to be out, but yeah, he's going to be racing against the clock to get himself right. He's got a grade 2 hamstring strain or tear. So we've got BBL at time of recording. It's what's that about? Just over 20 days away. Yeah, 36-year-old with a hammy tear coming back in 4 weeks. I don't know. I've done them myself when I was 36. Well, yeah, that was a couple of years ago, and I rushed myself back, and then I just injured myself again. But then again, I'm not a professional athlete, so I'm sure Glenn Maxwell will try to get himself as ready as possible before round 1. But yeah, at the moment, he's not in my side. So let's have a look at the side right now. Okay, so as you can see, there's a few holes to fill here. How much? I've got 555k left, and I need to fill 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 spots. Okay, so first off, we've got. Now, I wasn't quite sure who to put here. I had Matt Hurst. He's got the round 2 double. But will Josh Inglis come back? That's what I'm thinking. Not sure. Well, if Josh Inglis comes back, then obviously we probably can't pick Matt Hurst. Okay, so, but then again, the other guy I'm thinking of picking, Joe Clark, he has a double straight up, but he's probably going to be gone when Ben Duckett comes back in round 2. So, kind of not sure what to do here. So, probably going to start Clark. Have a look and see if Josh Inglis comes back. All right. Yeah, we'll just go with Clark. Okay. All right. Now, someone asked me in the comments in my last video, what is the Jake Doran loop? Okay. So I'll just explain that right now. If I put the emergency on Clark, Jake Doran's not going to play, right? And they play in the first game of the round. I could put the VC on Webster and have a look and see what he scores. But he could even we expect Bo Webster to score well, right? On the double. Bo Webster, he could do like a injury in the first game, say, and you could be on 0, and then you're stuck with that 0 as your captain. But if you put the VC on him, you can say Kane Richardson, who was also on the double. So it's just giving you 2 bites at the cherry at the captain's score there. Okay, all right. Now on to my Maxwell replacement. Now, looking at a guy who's not on the double, but he does have a double in round 2, and I'm going with Aaron Hardy. Now, he's a good bat. He'll bat 3, and yeah, he might even bowl a few overs, especially like with the Connolly and Agar injury. Depending on who they pick at that number as a batsman, they could pick. What's his name? Hobson, who's a bat only. So he could be a bowling option. All right. Now, in the batter 7 position, second place on the bench. All right. I've got some guy didn't. I've actually got Matt Renshaw, 68.89k. He could bat, with McSweeney out. Like he could bat a bit higher up the order potentially, and he could make us some money. So stick him on bench, and he also has the round of 3 double. All right, so first spot on the bench. Now out comes, I think I had Basley there, and in comes, where is he? A guy that we spoke about just before. Jack Wood, just for now. See if he gets a game first. All right. Now into the flex position. How much we got left to spend? 132k. All right. I am not going to spend that much money. But this guy, he had a pretty good innings in the last game against Pakistan in the recent T20 series. And that man is going to be Stoinis. All right, so he's got the double round 1 and round 3. Okay, and you might be thinking, do I have enough double game round players for round 1 with the Renegades, the 2 Melbourne teams? So how many have I got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 with Clark. Is that enough? Well, even though I am from Melbourne, I don't really rate the Melbourne teams that highly. All right, I much rather prefer like some scorchers and sixes that are they're always strong. All right, and that should mean more points, right? Well, I'm hoping so. All right, how much have I got left? So 48.5k. I want to keep some cash spare so that I could potentially get in Jamie Overton next round for the round 2 double. Just want to have a look at him first. So I might have to trade out, like, say, a Bo Webster or something like that who's not on the double. Although he has the double in round 3 as well. Then maybe when it comes round 3, I might trade Hardy out who doesn't have the double or has no more double games. I don't know, something like that. But I'm going to have a think about, what my trade plans are actually going to be and potentially make a video on that. All right, so yeah, that's the team for now. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.